Was it guns? Man, I am in love with this style of apartments. You see them every now and then in Beirut. That explosion was one of the largest non-nuclear explosions ever to happen. Beirut will rise again. Beirut will never die. It's very clean. Lots of bars and coffee shops. A lot of artwork over here. Wow, look at what they're cooking up here. Lebanon has some of the best fruit and vegetable in the world. Yeah, see, he's bringing a rock. Smart. Marhaba. He's putting it behind his tire right now. Wow, this is class. People are sleeping on Lebanon. I swear. Thank you so much, my friend. Wow, beautiful. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new day in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Beirut. Honestly, I'm so happy I'm here. It's such a good, vibrant city. I started off the day here at Starbucks Reserve, right behind me. Great location, by the way, right here in downtown Beirut. We are heading to Souk El Tayeb, which is only open on Saturdays, so I got lucky. They're open for another 1 hour. I'm waiting for my Uber right now, which should be here soon. Actually, let me find out where he is. Give me 1 second. Marhaba. Yeah, the cars are very nice here. This area especially, the cars are beautiful. Shukran. So here we are inside the market. I'm seeing a lot of people selling like jam and muffins and brownies. They have stuff like this too, which is very nice. I need something smaller though. I do want to buy some souvenirs. I saw these over here. These look really cool. Very nice old school looking postcards. I have no idea what they say because they're in Arabic. But if the price is right, I'll grab a few for sure. Sketchbooks. $15 each. They're very nice. My friend, do you work here? You work here?
Yes.
Oh, how much are these ones?
3 for $5.
3 for $5? Okay, perfect. Which one is the most popular ones?
This one.
Al Hamra Hotel?
This is the last ones I have.
It's
From 1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you make these?
Yes.
Wow. So it's 3 single ones. Which one is popular? I want to get 2 more. I want to get 3. Who's
this
that?
One,
This one.
this one. Or this one.
Wait, who's this? Is she famous?
This is Suad Hosni from Egypt. She's a dancer and a movie actor.
And this one? Is this Lebanese?
Yes, this is unknown.
Huh?
This is unknown, just a poster.
Oh, unknown. Okay. You know what? I want some.
These 2 are for Abu Salim,
What's that?
the oldest actor in Lebanon till now, still living.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab maybe this one. And who's this?
This is Sabah.
Lebanese?
Yes, she sings, and she has like 1,000 Egyptian movies.
She's Lebanese, but she's in Egyptian movies.
Yeah, and Lebanese movies, but
And
mostly
Lebanese
Egyptian.
Okay, but she's Lebanese? Okay, I'll grab one of these 2. 3 for $5, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Iran.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't look like it?
No,
Where did you think I was from?
I don't know, maybe Jordan?
Jordan,
Yeah,
yeah?
something like that.
Ordun. Am I your first Iranian customer?
Maybe, no.
No?
I'm
Oh.
not the first.
Where are you from? Beirut?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet
My
you.
name's Kurosh.
Kush?
Kurosh.
Kurosh.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Who's she, my friend?
Fairuz.
Oh, Feiruz.
Yeah, this is an old movie for Fairuz, a cinema movie called Diya al-Khawatim. It means,
She's from the 70s, right?
yeah, of course.
I think my parents used to listen to her.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
And recently her son died. She's
not-
still alive.
She's not the person that sang Le Beirut, right?
But
That's her? Le Beirut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard her. Yeah, she's famous. Cool. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you. Wow, look at what they're cooking up here. And then in this area, you could find all their fresh fruits and vegetables. For those of you that don't know, Lebanon has some of the best fruit and vegetable in the world. Very fresh, doesn't matter where you go. And it really shows in their food. Obviously, in these countries, everything is seasonal, so whatever is in season, you'll see more of. It's not like what we're used to, for example, in North America, where you could get pretty much anything you want at any time. I actually think this way is much better for you and it's much healthier because you're only eating fruit that's fresh. So I actually just found out the area that I'm in is an Armenian area. It's called Mar Mikhael, I believe it's pronounced. The street is also called Armenia. For those of you that don't know, after the Armenians were expelled from Turkey, or was it the Ottoman Empire at the time? I'm not sure, one of them. A lot of them went to neighboring countries. Many came to Lebanon, many went to Syria. Iran has tons. One of the most beautiful areas actually in Isfahan, Iran, is an Armenian area called Jolfa. They also have a massive community here in Lebanon, and I love the vibes of this area. It's very good. By the way, if you're coming from downtown Beirut to these areas, it'll take you 45 minutes to walk here, or a 7-minute Uber ride that's $2 or $3. You want my recommendation, especially in the heat? Go for the Uber ride. It's interesting because anywhere you want to go in Beirut, one direction usually won't cost you more than like $5 to $10. Maximum $10 on the high end. So from the airport to my hotel was about it was $13, I believe. But anywhere you want to go in the city, you want to go to the Armenian area, you want to go downtown Beirut, Hamra, it won't cost you more than $4 or $5. Or you could walk for 20 minutes to maybe even an hour. It's very interesting the way it works. The walk takes drastically more time. Another thing is Beirut, it's not all flat land, it's very up and down, so you might get exhausted. If you're looking for nightlife, bars, just have a good time, this is the area you want to be. I'm walking around right now, obviously they're all closed, but I just spoke to somebody. They said at nighttime, this is where you want to be. If you want to come out for a drink, you want to hang out with some friends, pick up some girls, pick up some guys, this is where you want to be. Mar Mikhael or Mar Mikhael, one of them, you know what I mean. There's these stairs over here that have a lot of artwork. It's called Geara. It's one of the spots you want to visit when you're in this area. I'm heading there right now. You said walk this way, it should be on your left. Excuse me, do you know where Geara is? Geara stairs?
I understand Arabic?
No, la Arabic. Oh, no English? Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Sorry. Where's Geara? Geara stairs.
100 meters.
Oh, 100 meters.
In north.
Okay, shukran. This has to be it right over here. It's the only set of stairs I've seen here. Oh yeah, right there, Geara stairs. Oh my God. Did he suggest them to me so he gets me tired in the sun? Or is he actually being serious? Look, here's the sign. Geara stairs. And then there's a bunch of random advertisements. I have no idea what that says. Geara stairs, so let's see. He said there's a lot of art over here. So far I don't see anything. I think he just told me to come here so he can make me pass out from going up all these stairs in this Beirut heat. It is very nice though, like it's very picturesque with all these flowers over here. So I'm seeing beer bottles and cans everywhere, even down there, everywhere. Maybe it's a hangout spot at night because there's a ton of places to just sit down and just look down the stairs, get a beautiful view. Must be, right? There's even restaurants and cafes here. Look, some of them, their patios come over here. This is the bar actually. We're in a Armenian area, so obviously you'll see a lot of these over here. I swear Beirut is so diverse. One area is Armenian, one area is Maronite, one area is Shia, one area is Sunni. Man, imagine parking these cars the wrong way. This car has this blocking it from rolling back. The wrong person to driving here. This car is going all the way down. Yeah, see, he's bringing a rock. Smart. Marhaba. He's putting it behind his tire right now. You have the wrong person driving here. Your car is going rolling all the way down to Armenia. My friend, which way is Gemmayzeh? Gemmayzeh? Gemmayzeh. This way? Down.
Down.
Okay.
Head.
Okay. I understand. Shukran. Kulle Gemmayzeh. It's all Gemmayzeh. Once you go left and then right, that's the neighborhood. That's what he meant. Kulle. That's how you could tell if somebody's Armenian, by their last name. For the most part, it always ends in Ion. So this one is Budak Ion. That's how you know the guy's Armenian. And I'm pretty sure that's how most Lebanese can tell who's Armenian and who isn't, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, there's no Ion for native Lebanese people. Sarkis Ion. This is also Armenian. It's a Shant and Gabi Sarkisian Beauty Salon. So that's another Armenian owned business. Man, I am in love with this style of apartments. You see them every now and then in Beirut. It doesn't stand out like an ultra modern building. It blends in to Beirut. I love those style of buildings. And everywhere you look in this area, Mar Mikhael, there's construction everywhere. Like look, this is another new one over here. There's like 14 new ones that way. This is a brand new building. This one over here is under construction. Lebanese people. Is this a very happening area? Like, do a lot of people want to live here? There's another one right behind over here. Very nice. Everybody has plants on their balconies and it's hanging out. It's beautiful. And this is the one that I saw from far away. People's balconies stick out from the actual building. This is some architectural digest type of stuff. US aid from the American people. International development. What? I didn't know Lebanon gets US aid. Look at how beautiful this church is. Église Saint Antoine. It's beautiful. It's okay? Thank you. If I'm not mistaken, that's Mother Teresa. The writing under it is in Arabic, so I won't understand anyways. And the doors are closed, so I'll just leave that there. I'm not sure who this is. To all my Christians watching this video, let me know. What's the story behind this? And there's another one here. This looks like just a nun. I'm not sure if it's somebody famous. So I was walking along here and I saw the port area and a damaged building. I'm pretty sure that's where the explosion was. So I wonder if this leads to the main road along the water. It looked like it from what I've seen on pictures. I've never seen it in person yet. Maybe that's why there's so much construction in this area. Duh. They're recovering from the explosion. That was like 5 years ago. Yeah, see, that's the building right there. That damaged one, it's still there. They still haven't taken it down. Wow, they still haven't broken that down? Man, that means the church that we're just at, so this is the backyard of the church, was directly hit from the bomb. And this over here, all this rubble, everything must have been hit. Everything, all these buildings. Wow. Man, that's so crazy. Imagine people were in this church when that explosion happened. Unbelievable. Gives you goosebumps. That explosion was one of the largest non-nuclear explosions ever to happen. And what's crazy is the story is so weird. Doesn't make sense. A Moldovan flagged ship owned by a Russian guy based out of Cyprus, I believe it is. Obviously Cyprus. The ship was supposed to head to Mozambique, so it took off from Georgia. Somehow it stopped here in Beirut. Listen to how confusing the story is. Hang along with me. 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate were stored here along with fireworks. And this was all the way back in 2014. The explosion happened in 2020. If it was on its way to Mozambique, why was it stopped here? Okay, let's say something happened, they had to make a pit stop. Why was everything unloaded? And then for 6 years, nobody decided to move it. What? Over 200 people died, which is actually not that much considering the size of the explosion. Thank God. Rest in peace to those that died, but thank God more didn't die. It's actually not that much. Over like 6,000 or 7,000 people were injured. And then I believe the damage was around $15 billion. That's big money. And you know what's even more crazy? Because it's Lebanon, nobody went to jail. That was over 5 years ago now. And nothing's happened. No answers, no nothing. Another view from the same road that I've been walking on for a while now. So it's right over there. I could imagine these buildings probably protected a lot of these ones from getting damaged. For sure. Like for example, this building with all these windows, they were all for sure blown up. I still remember that scene. It gives me goosebumps. There was this couple, they were taking their marriage pictures in like this very beautiful part of Beirut. All you see is boom, dust everywhere, glass breaking everywhere. Very sad. It gives me goosebumps till this day. Imagine one of the most important times of your life and that happens. It looks like there's a lot of recovery happening here, and it makes sense that I'm seeing so much construction in this area specifically because they're rebuilding everything that happened from that explosion. Look over here. Beirut will rise again. Beirut will never die. Beirut is home, will always be. We honor the victims of the Beirut port blast. I stand with the Lebanese people. John Malaysia. Rise together stronger. Beirut, we will stand up stronger than ever. Never forgive, never forget. No peace without justice. And up on the top it says letters to Beirut with the heart sign. Beautiful. Gotta love the Lebanese people. They'll never stop fighting. Doesn't matter how small their population is. You know, in many situations, they're the underdogs. And look, still out here fighting like warriors. United Nations. It's my first time seeing one of these here. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of UN workers in Lebanon if I'm not mistaken, but that's my first time seeing their car. I'm walking by this hospital right now. It seems like a lot of different organizations came together to help rebuild this place after the explosion. So for example, over here, you see all of them over here. Czech Republic, Belgium, Finland, France, UAE, USA. Looks like everybody came here. And here we are. New St. Nicholas. It looks like it's all under construction. Literally, the whole place is under construction. Maybe my information's dated. It's probably from before the blast. No point to go up there right now. Okay, this is probably what it looked like before. So, Association de Development de Gemmayzeh. You see all these people over here making artwork up on the stairs, people walking around. I see a coffee shop over there. Now it looks like this. Don't get me wrong, it's still very picturesque, it's still very nice, but it's all under construction. I'm sure once it comes back to what it was before, it'll look just like this. Why is there a picture of Russell Crowe over here? That's Russell Crowe, right? Yeah. Thank you, Russell Crowe. Did he come here? Is that why they're saying thank you? Ah, لا حبيبي. شكرا. لا 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 لا. شكرا شكرا. لا حبيبي. Yeah, they have all these guys walking around over here. You say la 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 a few times, they let you go. But they're shoe shiners. Because I've had bad experiences with shoe shiners pretty much in every single city I've been to around the world, I refuse to use them ever again. And I don't like the feeling of somebody else cleaning my shoes. I almost find it like demeaning, you know? I don't like it. Damn, is this how the police cars look in Lebanon? Look, the front lights, everything's taped up. Looks damaged. Look at this. I've never seen police cars so damaged in my life. I have to say, this neighborhood over here, so I think I'm still in Gemmayzeh. Oh wow, look, another one of these cop cars. Damn. Did they buy these salvaged from Texas? These areas here, so far, are my favorite. I know most people will say maybe the modern side of Beirut, like downtown Beirut, is their favorite. But I really like these areas over here. For example, I find that there's more life. Everything's a little bit more tight. It's very clean. Lots of bars and coffee shops. A lot of artwork over here. It's a very good neighborhood. So now I'm leaving that area. I'm going to a new area called Achrafieh. So we've been to Mar Mikhael, we've been to Gemmayzeh. Now we're heading to Achrafieh, which somebody told me is inwards pretty much from Gemmayzeh. And when you look online, it's one of the areas recommended most by people. Everybody says either stay here or downtown Beirut. Some people suggest you Hamra. That's where I'm staying. If I come back to, when I come back to Beirut, I'll probably be staying somewhere over here. Gemmayzeh or Mar Mikhael, maybe even Achrafieh. Let's go check it out. But I really like the vibes of this area. Did I hit a dead end? Man, this is somebody's house. I wonder if over here it goes up. Nope, that's somebody's house. Look how nice the residential streets of Beirut are. Palm trees everywhere. Very mature plants everywhere. Just beautiful. Look at these flowers. Look at these buildings. Old but gold. Every immigrant's mother, when they see something like this, guaranteed they're going to be standing right there and you'll be taking pictures of them under these flowers. Wow, this is class. People are sleeping on Lebanon, I swear. Especially Beirut. Beirut is a great place to come. Wow. Cool. This coffee shop, this is their door handle. My friend. Marhaba. Quick question. Which way is Achrafieh?
Achrafieh, you have to go right, straight up.
Okay.
And right.
So first street, turn right.
You can first, second street, third
Okay.
street, but it's up there.
Sursock, is that the street name?
That's the Sursock here.
This is Sursock.
Yeah.
But this is Achrafieh.
Yes.
Oh.
This is the bottom of it.
The bottom.
But it will go up, you know, it will go up
Sorry, yeah.
6 streets parallel.
Which one's the main street with like the busiest street? Which one is it?
Burger Street?
The busy street, the busy area.
The busy street, Saturday are not busy. Saturday.
Really?
But you have Gemmayzeh, you know Gemmayzeh?
Yeah, I was just there. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, you have to go, it's the Sicin Square.
It's far away?
It's Sicin Square, you have to go not first, not second, third.
Third one, turn right.
Third right.
Okay.
Third right, you go to the crossroad,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you go left.
Left.
It's there.
Far away?
Maybe 500 meters.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it's close.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Shukran.
Where are you from?
Iran.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Allah
Bye bye. Yeah, I looked online. It said Achrafieh go to Sursock Street. Well, it's just a residential street. I did mention that it's really beautiful. But that's it. Not much else going on. I asked this gentleman inside his store. He said Saturdays aren't too busy here. But he suggested I go somewhere else in Achrafieh. And he is right. Like, I'm seeing a lot of stores are closed. Even that coffee shop with the cool handle I showed you before, that's closed. So he said your third right and then a left. Sursock. That's the main street of Achrafieh. One thing I will say about this Sursock, am I saying it right? Sursock Street in Achrafieh. Very cool. So you'll see like these style apartments over here. Very nice buildings, right? And then randomly you'll have these like Venetian or Ottoman style houses. This is how the front looks. That was probably the entrance. It's all fenced off all around. And it's not the only one like that. There's 2 more over there. I'm seeing them all around this place. I'm assuming once upon a time, well, once upon a time. It's still for sure a rich area, I could tell just by looking around. But I'm sure once upon a time, there was a bunch of these style of homes and it was very exclusive. I heard the apartments in Beirut aren't cheap. Imagine having a house in between all these apartments. It's very common to see this in these areas because traditionally it's all predominantly a Christian area. Whether they're Armenian or Lebanese, they're all Christian. I think I'm done with Achrafieh. Not much is going on. I'm the only person here. Quiet. That guy was right. Saturday is not the day to be here. Next up, we're heading to the highly recommended Bachir Ice Cream. I believe he told me to get the Achrafieh ice cream with pistachio all over it. It sounds amazing. I've never had it. I can't wait to try it. A little bit. Troy. Thank you so much, my friend. Wow, beautiful. Look at this ice cream, guys. I've never seen anything like this in my life. The way he was just beating the pistachios into the ice cream was phenomenal. He added some cream on top and then he sprinkled pistachios on it again. So this was 450,000 Lebanese pounds. Let's give it a shot. Good cream. Okay, one, this ice cream is amazing, but it tastes even better because it's so hot and I've been walking a lot. For you Beirut people, you guys know how much I just walked. I went from Mar Mikhael to Gemmayzeh to Achrafieh. I've been walking all day and this just hits the right spot. My God. The ice cream is very different than the soft serve we're used to in Canada and America, for example. It's very thick. It's a very thick ice cream. I guess that's how he was able to smash the pistachios in it and it wasn't going through the ice cream. Bachir also has a location in Brazil. Do you believe that? The Lebanese population of Brazil is so big that Bachir went all the way to South America from the Middle East to open up another location. So now I was in the Hamra area. I was shocked to see graffiti that says Nemutlu Turkum DNA, which means how proud I am to be a Turk or something along those lines. And then now that I'm in the Christian area, predominantly Armenian and other types of Lebanese Christians, Turkey guilty of genocide. It's crazy. Whoa, I just found money. Oh, guess that's good luck. Anyways, yeah, so it's crazy. Depending on what neighborhood you go to within Beirut itself, the ideologies change so fast, right? Right across is this beautiful church. And is it Armenian? Yeah, it is. Église Armenienne Saint Jacob. Jacob is a very famous name for them. Armenians, believe it or not, they don't even call themselves Armenian. They're Hai or Haik people, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they call themselves, not Armenian. Outsiders call them Armenians. Is it guns? Oh, fireworks. I thought it was guns.
It's not.
Oh, I'm okay, thank you. Whoa. I was like, oh my god. The guy told me it's fireworks, but I don't get it. It's the middle of the day. Why would there be fireworks? I've never seen this before. Like almost every single house over here has a green cross on it. Green cross here. Look, there's a green cross over here. There's another one coming up over here. Not all of them have it. For example, these ones don't have it. But then you'll see it here too. Right over here. It's very interesting. I've never seen that before. I know we're in a Christian neighborhood, but I've never seen people paint it on the walls of their apartments or stores. Look over here too. Very interesting. Armenian Evangelical Church. Wow, I always thought Armenians were Orthodox Christians. I had no idea they were evangelicals. That's the first time for me. Armenian Evangelical Church. Wow. I don't know why I always thought Armenians were only Orthodox Christians. You know what's interesting? Do you remember we were talking about the cars rolling backwards at the set of stairs over here? You guys remember right in the beginning of that video? Somehow I ended up back at the top of those stairs. This is almost where I started the video. Wow. Not planned at all, guys. I'm being honest. Not planned at all. It's very cool that I ended up pretty much back at the same spot. The souk, the first place that we were at, is literally right around the corner once you get down from these stairs. Here, my friend. You guys thought I was going to keep that money I found on the ground? I'd rather give it to somebody in need, even though it's not much. 5,000 Lebanese pounds? What is that? It's not much. You find money, give it away. Unless you find a lot of money. Like you find a duffel bag full of money, then you keep it. Right back at our first destination, Souk El Tayeb, which is closed right now. Closes at 2 o'clock. I'm going to close this one out here. It'll mean a lot to me if you subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing and it helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye from beautiful Beirut, Lebanon.